Hi everyone. Today I will explain how things work in Django. Django is a powerful Python based web framework used to build secure and scalable websites and web applications. In this presentation, I will walk you through the Django architecture and a request flow and key internal components. So So first, you can see that's an screen Django architecture. Uh, Django use the MVT architecture, which stands for model, view stands for view, and T stands for templates. What is it is three of things. The model handles the data and manages interaction with the database. So, and the view contains the business logic. It receives a request and processes them and decides what data to send back. The template handles the presentation layer and control how information is displaying to the user. So this is, and next one, coming to the request response cycle. Uh, Here, how Django process a request. First, a user send HTTP request and Django's URL dispatcher checks the URL and maps it to the correct view. The view may interact with the model and then render a template. So finally, Django sends response back to the user's browser. This completely journey is called the request and response cycle. So coming to the next one, yes, ORM. ORM stands for Object Relational Mapping. Django provides an ORM which let us interact with the database using Python objects instead of writing SQL manually. This makes development easier, cleaner, and database independent, right? So it also support multiple databases without changing our code much. And the next one, yes, middleware. So middleware is a system that process request and responses globally before they reach the views or before responses go back to the user. For example, uh, including authentication or session handling and CSRF protection. It will handle everything in a middleware. And middleware helps add important functionality without modifying the code logic. That's very important in a middleware. And next one, yes, settings and configuration. So Django keeps all important settings in the settings.py file. That is the heart of your Django application. So this includes database configuration, installed applications, and template settings, and other global protection performance also. It acts as the central control point of the entire application. So next one, yes. So this is a awesome feature in Django. This is admin interface. Django also provide a built-in admin interfaces only to create uh, manually. And this panel allows you to manage all the application data easily and securely. It can be customized to fit different business needs, like making it very powerful features for developers and administrators. Okay, so coming to the next one, yes, this is very interesting topic. So next one, MVT architecture diagram. So in the I'll show you the diagram. Let's take a general example, understand how Django processes requests. Imagine a user, one user. Just imagine a user opens a website and he's typing on the keyboard uh, uh, such as www.facebook.com login page. So what will happen in Django? What offer frameworks call controls? That is at views. Controls is nothing but views. And views, the controls are known as a views. When a request comes in into the application, it is first handled by the view only. The view may need information from the database. So it communicate with the model. The next step it is. So it will that all queries will be set to the model.py, and it will be directly connected to the database. The database can be, the information can be fetched from the database. It is like a read and write permission also. Models are responsible for interacting like uh, interacting with the database. They retrieve or like a modify data and retrieve the request result back to the views. So once the views is receives, once the views receives the data, it prepares the final output and passes it to the coming to the templates. Coming to the templates. So templates are responsible for the displaying the content to the user. In the Django, templates are usually created by HTML pages that may included CSS and JavaScript also. So I'm summarizing on this picture. A request goes to the view, and the view communication with the model, and the model works with the database. The processed results go back to the view, and the view runs a response to the template. This is the basic flow of how Django handle request and response. So this diagram shows how MVT structure work together, right? So I already discussed the model communication with the database and creates a query sets, and the views acts like controls handle requests and sending responses. The templates display the user interfaces and include HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So yes. So coming to the next one. Yes, I'm concluding this one. So, in summary, Django architecture, request flow, ORM, and admin feature, and make development fast, secure, and efficient. Thank you for listening. Please subscribe.